Some good news coming in for borrowers just in time for Diwali. The Reserve Bank of India today has notified the centre's interest waiver scheme. Now, this essentially means that if you qualify and if you're eligible for the scheme, then you will get a certain amount as a cashback or as a refund from your bank or your lending institution. This is the interest on interest component for the moratorium period on your loans that is going to be refunded. But who qualifies and how much will you get back? Well, there are 8 categories which have been identified by the centre for this scheme. This includes MSME loans, education loans, housing loans, consumer durable loans, credit card dues, auto loans, personal loans to professionals, as well as consumption loans. Now, the other eligibility criteria for this is that this has to be loans that are below 2 crore rupees, and accounts shouldn't have been classified as non-performing assets until the 29th of February 2020. Also, the other part is that it applies whether or not you have opted for a moratorium. So, if you have been charged for any reason, interest on interest, moratorium or not, you will be refunded for that 6-month period between March to August when the moratorium was in effect. You will be refunded that interest on interest component provided you meet this criteria. And it's applicable across lending institutions. So it doesn't matter if you've taken a loan from banks. It doesn't matter if you've taken a loan from a non-banking financial corporations as well. Now, just to give you an example of how this is going to work and how much you will get back, let's assume that you've taken a 25 lakh loan for a period of 10 years at 8% interest rate. Now, the total EMI, that is your interest plus your principal component, comes up to 30,331 rupees per month. Now, let's also assume that for the first 12 months, you have paid your installments on time every month. So that is February 2019 to February 2020. The installments have all been paid. Now, the 13th to the 18th month, that is the moratorium period, you have availed of the moratorium. Now, the interest on interest component for that period works out to 2,147 rupees, and that's the amount that you're actually going to get back. Similarly, let's look at another example. If you've taken a 1 crore loan, again at 8%, and we're looking now at a period of 20 years, that is a 20-year tenure, your EMI component, that is interest plus principal, works out to 83,147, and keeping the same assumptions in this example as well, the first 12 months installments have been paid. 13 to 18 months, you've availed of the moratorium. The interest on interest component for those 6 months, that is March to August, your amount of interest on interest will be 9,010 rupees. And that is the amount that your bank is going to refund you. So this entire scheme is going to cost the government, the centre, 6,500 crore, and it has to be implemented, or this money has to be refunded to everyone by the 5th of November.